All right, welcome back, folks. This is it. We've got Mark TIU versus Jason Williams. And I was just telling the audience before we started this recording that I'm expecting a pretty close match between these guys. Pretty evenly matched. In fact, I'm going to look at their Fargos, and I'm gonna predict that they're almost the same. I'm going to say that Jason is favored here. Jason Williams is a 706. Last year he was a 719, so he has dropped off a little bit. And Mark TIU is rated a 665, so not a huge margin between these guys. Jason Williams is definitely favored to win, and Mark TIU, by the way, like I was just telling the audience before we went live with the recording, I was telling them that Mark, well, I was getting ready to tell him, Mark has actually taken a little time off the game, and he's just coming back. Now, what's interesting about that is that that can either work for you or against you, but sometimes it's a very positive thing. So let's see how well he does in this great competition we've got here, the 7th annual Cole Dickson Tournament, streaming live from Family Billiards in San Francisco. I hope you guys are enjoying this stream. Please hit the thumbs up button. No matter what, you gotta hit the thumbs up button. Please hit the thumbs up button. And let's sweat some action here between Jason and Mark TIU. Standard kick safety, but unsuccessful. Although, well, I don't know. Can he see this ball? What? Yeah, sure. Actually, I'd like to take a quick break. Do you want to join Sargon? Do you guys know each other? I picked you guys because I know it'll work. All right, so I'm going to leave you guys real quick. I got to take a quick break. I'm going to leave you here with Matthew Moorhead and Sargon.
Sure. That'll work.
Say hi.
All right. So just want to say hi to everyone in the chat room. Perfect. So we're actually seeing one of my good friends, Jason Williams. He plays out of the pool hall that I play at in San Ramon. So a shout out to Crown Billiards. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of a defensive first match here. That was a great shot. Hopefully he gets shape. The ball doesn't roll out. Looks like it's going to stick behind the 8. It's tough when you're shooting a ball like that. Does he get cover? Not quite. Thank you, sir. So we'll see if he's going to play offensive or if he's going to try to play some defense here. Looks like he's trying to play behind the 9. Might have left a little bit of a window, but not much. Wow. But now that's something you don't see very often. Maybe a little jitters back on the TV table. So now with ball in hand, it looks like this should be a pretty solid run out. Some nice cue control. Probably pop out between the 7 and the 9. Very deliberate stroke. I don't foresee there being too many tough shots from here on out. Everything's pretty open, no trouble spots, lots of room for the cue ball to move. Put a little action on that ball, showing that he's getting pretty confident. Nice shape. Just come down one rail for the 7 after the 6 ball.
Can I switch spots with you so I can just charge my phone right now?
For sure, yeah. Oh, that's your phone.
Yeah. No. Don't tell me you sent me for food.
No, I was just saying, like, keep track of when they come back because you're late on this time.
Oh, I am? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, you scared me then for a second. I was like, because you may have missed me for food. And I'm like, oh my days, I didn't see your message. Okay. All right. Let's do it.
Aha. All right, and I think that's 1-0.
It's the first game right there.
And we're off.
We're off. So sorry, what was your name? Matthew, was it?
Matthew.
Matthew, okay. Are you from the area? You live around here?
Yeah, I live in the East Bay.
Okay.
It's about an hour and 20-minute drive to get here, but
Because of traffic?
well, I live in Discovery Bay, so it's about 65 miles away, and then there's a little bit of
I
traffic.
got it. I live in San Jose,
Oh, okay.
so
Good old South Bay.
good old South Bay. So I commentated on a few matches earlier, and I think this is probably one of our closest / toughest match. Could go either way.
Yep.
So it should be a good match between them both. But I had an opportunity to play them both. Do you know both guys, Mark and
I
Jason?
know Jason really well.
Yeah, so I met Mark. I played against him at, I think it was the Mez Stop. And one thing I remember about him, his break was really, really solid. So I don't know if we saw his break, or you saw his break for the first one, or if he broke that game. I don't know. But we're going to see
Jason broke
it.
the first.
Okay, so we're going to see it right now. He's got a great break.
Looks like we only got one trouble spot. Got the 3 kind of nestled up on the 6.
Yeah, I think that's what he's looking at that now, isn't he? He's figuring out. You know what? I might be tempted to play the 2-9 here. Just, I mean.
Well, you know his nickname.
Yeah, actually, I've known Jason for a while, but I heard it was like Super Combo or Combo Jason or something like that. Yeah.
Combination Jason.
Yeah. So, I guess he could go for both here.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Just a little bottom right.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a free roll shot.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if he's going to hit it with pace, those balls aren't going to be anywhere near each other. At least I wouldn't think so.
Let's see what he does here.
We have separation.
I don't know if he played. I think he played the 9, didn't he? I don't think he was going for the 2 there.
I don't think so.
Yeah. See, at this point, is it worth making the 2 unless you can play a good safety on the 3? I think that's what they're both looking at, right? So let's see what happens here. I mean,
do you slow roll this combo?
On this table, this combo is ridiculously hard, right? So
it's kind of like snooker pockets.
yeah, it's gonna be. It's pretty much snooker pockets, yeah. So.
Oh wow.
That might be enough here.
Is it going in the side?
Yeah, I think so. So.
You know what I like here? I like pocketing the 2, but I like playing safe on the 3. Maybe try to nestle it up behind the 6, and then leave the 3 back down table.
You guys good?
Chilling.
I have not.
I got it. I can help him. Yeah.
Who's up?
So, Jason's down 1-0. I don't know the first gentleman's name. Mark Chu. Perfect.
So you want to add Jason 1 right here? Did you do it, Dan?
Yeah, it's 1-0.
Oh, this is delayed. Okay, got it. Yeah, we're good. And got it. I was looking at the non-live. Okay. Sorry, guys, we're just having some technical difficulties here. But we're back.
Looks like we've got the HDMI is connected. Yep.
Yeah, I think
it's back.
It's a little bit flimsy, isn't it?
So there's the safety I was talking about.
Yep. This is a tough one, right? I mean, the only thing I see is he comes. Wow. Wait, could he? I think he can get. Can he get round the 6 from behind? Maybe. I don't know. It's tough. Make sure you pull out my number.
I've got several.
Yeah, that was too tough. Actually, I wonder if he played that to ruin the 9.
It's possible.
You know what I mean? Possibly.
I think the more I watch him shoot, I might get a little bit more of an insight into how he's thinking, how he attacks the table. I know Jason is not very defensive minded. He's very aggressive. If there's a shot on the table, he's going to shoot it. I think he's going for a 3 foul.
Is he on 2 right now?
Yeah, he just told him he's on 2. Actually, he might have told him it was on 1.
Yeah,
because we haven't seen the second. But he's warning him to let him know, hey, I'm probably going this way.
No, surely you don't want him on 1, do you?
No.
Unless that's something that I'm not used to. Okay, just making sure. Hey, you're on 1 foul.
Just if he really wants to get in your head.
Yeah, that's a big shark move there.
Oh, and he missed it.
Andrew McCloskey, Lex Bravado, table 5. Quick your score sheet at the tournament desk.
So 1-1. So what we're going to do is click. I think that's it. That's not it. How do I move it back?
Shows 1-1.
Why did it pop the screen back? How do I move it back? Where'd he go? Geraldine. Hey, we press +1 and it will update to the score. But okay, that's what we need. It scores are right though. Scores are right. But we just pressed +1 and it popped back.
Okay. It's nice to see a tournament like this with the amount of people are there here.
Yeah, you know, this is the 3rd year I've played in a row. I think there's more competitors in this one than there has been in the others, and that's why it's just caused such a backlog of matches. But it's always good to come out for a good cause and play in a solid tournament. Really, it's in a really good pool hall. So. And
it wasn't that expensive to get in, right? It was like 65 was the entry fee.
No, based on your Fargo rating.
Ah.
So.
I wonder what my 535 would have got me in as.
It's, yeah, I think it's 60, 80, 100, or 120 based on your Fargo rating.
That's one heck of a shot.
I mean, to bank a ball like that on this table that's a tough shot.
If I remember correctly, his table he has at home is a similar pocket diameter.
Who, Jason's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want to say it's sub-4 as well. I've only played there a couple times.
Got it. I didn't know he had a table at home. That's awesome. Jason's the kind of player you can just pick up a cue after playing like 2 months and then just find a way to run out. You know what I mean? So like just significant time off, he just grinds. I see the only challenge I see here is getting a good angle on the 4 where he can play for the 5. That's the only challenge I see, and I think he hit it just about perfect.
Yes.
A lot of these players today have been struggling on this table because they've not been playing, especially the balls on the cushions tied to the rail. They've not been playing a position like this, right? Where you just have to roll it in and drift it in. You can't stun follow through on these shots. So that's perfect.
Left himself angle.
Yeah, just to roll it through.
Hey guys, we're going to give away another channel apparel, Cole Dickson commemorative shirts.
I'm trying to see the angle. Looks like it's tough because it's close to the rail, but I think he'll be able to control the cue ball to make sure he gets good on the 9.
I think he's no, I think he's too high, low down. We just lost the camera, but.
Looks like he's going to have to send this cue ball around.
He's going to, yeah, it looks like he's about to do that.
Logan Irwin.
Yeah, it's such a tough shot. He might be safe here.
Yeah.
Robert, he wasn't conceding the match there, I believe. I think it was to do with the 3 foul rule. If that's the same game you're referring to. The 3 foul rule came into play, and so that's why it was end of game.
That's correct.
Somebody needs a Tiger soft tip. Needs one installed on their cue. I need a Tiger soft tip.
So are you trading places with the 7? Gonna send the 7 2 rails?
The problem is, unless you get it directly below, you're going to kick it towards the corner bag, right?
Right.
I don't know. I would play it up and down the table. Just push the 7 up the table.
Looks like he tried to make it.
No, I think he made it.
He did. That's why I was curious why he was sitting down.
No, I think he was frustrated because he was just trying to play it up and down like we were talking about, right?
Right.
Like go over the spot, land next to the 9, and 9 times out of 10 you're leaving that shot over the corner bag the way he hit it. So.
And then he hits it perfect. Pocket speed goes
Yeah.
right in, and now he's swinging at the 9.
I mean, you'd rather have this shot, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then leave than a 7 all over for Jason. So you just got to play a good safety shot here.
I think he's going to go for it.
He's going for it. You called it, yeah. It's.
Oh,
it's
he's
in.
going to go another rail.
Nope, not on this table.
13.
Not on this table, yeah.
For a
It's hard
second,
luck.
I thought, even when it hit about mid-diamond away from the pocket, I thought it still might have had a chance, but
Yeah,
it was close.
It's close, yeah.
And there it is. Got 2-1 Jason Williams.
2-1. That's bad. I don't know why it does that. Okay, we'll change it from now on. Yes. Do you know how to change it? Back?
Is it up here?
Good call.
And now the score is correct. I like how Jason's break is quiet, very conservative. Doesn't try to hit the balls too hard.
Really shouldn't be soft breaking it, should he? Throws his body into it.
One of these days, that BK2 is going to shatter.
Damn, he literally throws everything to it. I love it. Wow, it's what, 2 balls dropped? I see he's going for this. I think he's going to go for it.
I'm watching the replay here. He just throws everything he has into that break. Caution to the wind, and off and away we go. Crazy thing is he almost scratched. Came right out. Do you leave him safe?
No, yeah, I think he.
Looks
I
like
think
it.
it's safe, but I think he can kick it.
Yeah.
Celebrate Wong, Harold, Kaijukan. Table 16. Pick up your score sheet at the tournament table.
And at 2-1, this could be a big swing. If you're down 3-1, or back tied up 2-2, match can go anyway, especially in a race to 6.
Yep. That's a good shot.
Hit it
Where's it
square. Where's it going to leave him?
I fancy Jason making this shot the way he's been playing. Doesn't have to do much to really just roll it in.
Yes.
I don't see. I mean, once he makes the if he makes the 2, I don't see many issues here. Oh, I guess we should talk about the 2 in hand, right?
Yeah, this is definitely the key shot in the
Yeah.
rack. You make this, you're pretty good from here on out.
It's perfect.
Cut it straight in. And now he can just play just a little bit of draw.
Yep.
Come straight back. Leave himself a little bit of angle, come down for the 5, and he's off to the races.
The big thing is just shot 5 to 6. That's the only challenge I see. 5 to 6.
And after seeing that shot on the 2, I really like cue ball position from here. And he hits that ball so soft.
Yeah.
Ed Ramos, David Coda, table 6.
Maybe wanted just a hair more roll, but
At the tournament table.
from here, guy that shoots like this,
Yeah, it's.
I could just send the ball down one rail just in case.
I think, yeah. I think you should pull it the near side. There you go. Maybe that's the right shot.
All that spin.
Yeah.
A little bit of angle, no chance for scratching. And there it is. So we've got 3-1.
Ivan Torres, Joseph Trevino, table
Clean it this
9, pick up your score sheet at the tournament table.
Oh, you want to do it? Okay.
I wonder what Mark has to do now to get back into the match.
Yeah, I think it's hard really because you have to stop Jason, just any of these top players, right? If you want to do well in this tournament against any player, regardless of what it is, you have to stop the momentum. And right now, momentum's in Jason's way, right? But Mark has had his chance, so let's just see what happens in this game, really. And there's still plenty of time. It's 3-1.
Yes.
Now the race is to 6 now still, correct? They changed it to 6?
Correct.
So
we've got a dry break.
a dry break here. One looks like it goes through. Excuse me.
Ed Ramos to the tournament desk. Ed Ramos to the tournament
There's
desk.
2 cut to center. If I think one goes past, does it?
It's really close.
It's really close. I can't tell because this thing's out, but
Joseph Trevino to the tournament
I think if he can make it and stun around for the 2, it's not an easy shot by any means, but
No.
if he can make it round for the 2. So I think he went for it, but did he try to... Wait, did he go for safety? Maybe I'm wrong. You know what I mean, Matthew? It's like...
It looked
played
like
he was going for the pot, but
it
looks
looked like
it's
the
safe.
angle that he it looks like he still left himself a makeable shot for the 2.
See now... See, the only benefit of making this is if you can get up for that 2, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if he has the angle to do that.
I think he can develop some angle, or he could just play safe.
Yeah, see, that's a smart shot.
Now see from here.
I think he's just going to tie something up.
Yeah, that's the way you got to
He's
go.
going to remove that 9, I think. Remove the 9 or push the 3. That's what I'm thinking he's going to do. Because, I mean...
You can also roll the 7 in front of the 2.
Yeah, but his concern is if 2 goes into the middle, right?
Right.
Then he just makes the 2, then he puts the 3 on the 9, end of game.
Yeah.
So I think he has to ruin the 9s or the 3 somehow.
That looks
You know what I mean?
Yep, and then he's going to sit it up on the 7.
So now it's ball in hand.
Now,
I would be tempted not to make the 1. Really?
that's
you know
going to
what I
be
mean?
tough,
Yeah.
especially with the speed of the pocket, or the speed of the table.
If it's in the bag, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, so play it up, and then he's going to have to, unless he can make the 2. I don't know. It's a tricky one here. I guess it depends on his positioning, right?
Yeah,
1,
I think
2, 3.
he's gonna get. If he leaves himself some angle, he could have possibly have gotten good on the 4.
Hey guys,
But
I'm not going to tell you guys to rush your matches or anything, but do us a favor. As soon as your match is over, why don't you come on down and give them your score sheet, because we need to expedite matches as quickly as possible.
I think this is going to be the pivotal match in the
Yeah,
or
no
pivotal
shot
game
clock,
in the match.
just bring
Oh,
your
yeah,
score
it's a big
sheet
swing.
as quickly as
This could be a
possible.
big swing.
And then
So
you can talk about your match afterwards. Thank you.
I think that spells trouble. Is he looking at the 1-9?
yeah, but it's so tough, though, unless he's thinking, can I get into the 6? You know what I mean?
Right.
You can't play, excuse me, you can't play directly.
Or do you just send the 1, 2 rails and leave the cue ball behind the 8?
Say it again, sorry.
So you just play safe. You send the 1-2 rails.
He might kick the 1 out, play the 9 into the corner, and make sure the 1 comes around the table where it's behind the 4 and the 7.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Like that.
It's gonna,
Well, he got
oh
low.
wow! Look at how that 9 ball rolled.
But it was the right shot, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? That was the...
You want to make sure that you're getting that cue ball behind something.
Yeah. I think he just hit the 1 a little bit too hard. You know what I mean? And then the white followed the 9, so... But it was a good shot. A bit lucky that the 9 came from, but it's still the shot was right.
I think we'll see a hit here. Nice full hit. Oh, he even made that. He made that 2 ball that much more difficult. Now he's got to go after. I guess you could go after the bank, but there's not a lot of reward where that 2's sitting. So on the adjacent table, we're going to go watch a hit real quick. And now we've got cue ball behind the 7. You can see that there's a lot of defense being played right now because this is a big one. We're going to see Jason go to the air right now.
Sorry guys, I was just watching whether it was a good hit or not on another table, but I'm back.
Could we see a jump safety?
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Could we see a jump safety? I mean, I'm sure he could see a part of that ball,
That was
but
a great shot. Yeah.
Can't really do a lot with it. Wonder how many innings we are on just this one rack.
This is gonna be a long game right here. This is definitely gonna be a long game.
Almost like a 1 pocket game.
Because there's no incentive to make the 1, right?
Nope.
None, unless you can get on the 2.
So there's a good hit on the 1.
Safety again. I think he may have to go up table here. Actually, he can probably go to the side where he's at.
Is there a gap between the 5-9?
Oh, maybe. You called it. Yeah, maybe.
You can kind of tell by his body language. He thinks it's a little close, but not out of reach. So where do you play in San Jose?
Play Qtopia. That's my homeroom now.
Okay.
Yeah, they've been really good to me there. I play in. They have weekly tournament. Well, I say weekly. I say nightly. Most weeknights they have tournaments, and also on a Saturday, and they mix it up between 8-ball, 9-ball open, 9-ball handicap. So
right.
It's a really good pool room, and a bunch of good guys there that run it and play and run the pool hall too. So
I think I know the guy that runs the tournaments. He's got a very unique name.
Eaton.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eaton and Aziz. Yeah, they do a really good job. So they've been running it for I don't know actually, because I've only been playing it probably a year and a half, 2 years. But it's a good tournament. It's a good tournament, good people. So I've been playing there fairly frequently. What's your homeroom?
So my homeroom is in San Ramon, Crown Billiards.
Okay, so I went there for the first time 2 weeks ago. It's a nice room.
It's a great room.
Yeah. I went there I went after work. I thought I'd go check it out, just hit a few balls, and end up bumping into a few guys I know.
There you go. Controlled stroke.
Wow.
Talk about being close to your work.
I think he's going to have to.
He's got, I mean, he can, it looks like he can make it because I'm looking right here.
Yeah, I think somebody needs to might watch this. He has to play it away, surely. See, the problem is, if you play it away, it's going to push the 2 into the rail. So I don't know if there's any incentive making it.
We'll see.
Yeah, we should be watching this. That was a good hit.
That was.
Wow. That was a great shot. That was a great shot.
So with the layout that it's at now the big thing is what happens after pocketing the 3.
So
The 4-7.
I think if he leaves himself an angle on the 4, just to stun out the 5. I think that's the only thing I see. Right? I don't think there's, because if 5 doesn't pass the 9.
Correct.
So
It's funny, we're playing 9-ball, and within 1 square foot, all the balls are in the same spot.
it's like all on that one area, right? It's just, that's a great shot. So so the way he played that is almost like the 5 does pass, but does it? I don't know.
Looks like it's close.
Yeah.
It's really close.
Maybe he'll just hook it behind the 9. The way he's lining up now is like he's looking at the 6, so I'm assuming it goes. Right?
Correct.
So I don't think he would have played that last shot like that if the 5 didn't go. But
because he doesn't have a lot of room to roll that 5 up. It's pretty much got to stay where it's at.
yeah, so it did make.
This
Watch out,
just
watch out.
take precision control.
See, the problem is now is how do you. So he's questioning now, how do I get to the 7, right? If 7 doesn't go either way.
Well, 7 goes.
Doesn't go past the 9, doesn't go past the 8.
It'll come down here.
Yeah, so he has to just.
So.
Or play it to the center, one of the 2.
Right. I think if he just slowly rolls it, he can get that 7-ball back up table.
That's a tough shot, though.
Now this becomes more difficult.
Yeah.
I was thinking right around where the 1 pocket line is. If he were to stop right there, he could have played a stop shot.
I think he was just a little
done.
bit too straight, though, as well. He needed to kind of force stun that in.
Right.
Well, he's going for it in the corner, so.
Now he's got to come with a big shot. Doesn't look like that's going to work out.
Yeah, he might.
That ball's going to roll too.
Unless it sticks to the 9, he's going to be punished here.
Oh,
wow,
look
it did
at
stick
that.
to there, yeah. Wow. I'm not sure what the right shot is here now.
Yeah.
Maybe no. You got to hit the 7 thin, right, Matthew? Hit the 7 thin, push it to the right rail.
Yes. There's
don't know.
almost an angle though. From where I'm looking right down the table. It almost looks like the 9 would come back to this corner pocket. I'm not saying that's. I mean, that'd be a huge risk.
A huge risk. You'd leave the 7, yeah. I think what he's going to do is just play it half ball, leave the 7 on the right rail, and the 9 might bounce off in front of the white. Let's see if he hits it hard.
He's going to hit it soft.
Yeah, see, like that. That's a perfect shot.
I don't know if you can hit it.
He went the other way. Yep, that was a great shot. I don't see a problem with him hitting it here. I just see a problem with him leaving it safe, right?
Correct.
So,
because you can't go the short side and try to make it, because then you're going to leave it open.
long side is risky because you could risk missing it, right?
Correct.
So I think that's why he's a little bit uncomfortable going that way.
You might
short side, the 9's showing, so he is going a long way.
Yep. He might even get lucky and pocket the 9 here.
Yeah, that's also
like that.
You absolutely called it. Yep, what a great shot that was. Wow.
Plays a great safety, and then
that was a great shot.
All right, so we're gonna change the score up here.
Dave Cat, you called it. You called it. Did not even see that shot.
All right, so Mark's down 2-3. Of course, there you just got to tip your hat to the other guy.
Yep. with a race to 6, anything can happen here, right? I mean, Mark wins this game. It's race to 3. It's nothing. So
now it's who's breaking better. So we're gonna see.
Shortly, hey.
We're gonna see how this break is coming out.
keeps cutting out,
That's a new one.
So it looks like we got 2 balls down and a shot on the 1 and a very open rack.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Is the power out on it? Power's out, yeah. There you go.
So that's power and control on that break. Now with the thin cut on the 2, got to see how he holds shape for the 3.
I think I'll go for that. Can you do 7 more tickets for Kenny Koo? Just write his name, you know. Just put Koo. Yeah. That would. Just bump this thing too. The rest of the show is working.
Here's a shot on the 2. Oh, and I think he just put the 9 in. Oh, he didn't. I thought it almost was going in.
I missed it.
Are you guys getting along over here?
We are.
We've had a few arguments, but apart from that, we're okay. We're on talking terms.
Hi, do you want to work anytime soon today?
So with this shot here, this is tough because you've got the 9 near the pocket. You've got maybe a slight edge of ball, but I don't think it's enough. It looks like he's actually going to try to masse around the 6. He's also looking at the kick. Sizing it up, and this is a big shot.
Keep an eye on this live window.
Okay.
And the actual table.
Okay.
Right back.
No worries, you're good. Is it loose? Is it loose on the other side, wherever this is going to?
It's going to here.
Oh, got it. Yeah, we got it. We're working with that anyway, so.
I think I'm gonna go get the converter, you know? What do you think? Good idea?
So look at that leave.
Geraldine's a whiz.
Wow.
And you were saying how difficult this table is to control speed-wise.
Oh, yeah. Have you played on this table before, Matthew?
I have not.
You should try and shoot a few balls on it afterwards, just down the cushion for a laugh. It's like it's not an easy table at all.
You even see the replay over here,
Yeah.
the speed of the 3 rolling.
I mean, I'd go for it into the center. Go for it into the center. Go for glory. Worst comes to worst, it should go safe. Smell popcorn. You
I
smell
do
that?
too. I also think someone's smoking a good cigar.
I think it's something else, to be fair. But there's like
It's
a
legal
cigar.
now in California.
There we go.
So now we've got a situation where the layout's pretty generic. As long as he focuses on making the 3, I think we'll be okay. At the end of the day, when they get these streams out, it's just about people being able to see good pool.
Yep.
And it's
exactly,
very
yeah.
awesome to see all the things that, that go into this. Donations are always a good thing to kind of give back.
Yep. I mean, they spend a lot of time and money to come out here, right, and give everyone pool and give us the opportunity to watch our matches. And so yeah, we'd really appreciate if you guys could like and share, especially help the team out here, the POVPOOL team. And we've got a great match here as well. Still plenty to go. So let's see here.
Looks like all soft
I don't see any
strokes from
issues here. Yeah, just the only issue I see is a good angle on the 7. It's the only issue I see.
I think pretty much anywhere on the table, you know, minus being pocket hooked, I think that 7 goes.
You just don't want to be straight. You know what I mean? Just this table, just give yourself a little bit of angle. This is fine. I mean, you can just screw it back, but you just want to get it as close as you can. And I don't see any issues here, especially with these two players' abilities.
Yeah.
But you just want to avoid any tricky 9-ball shot, especially on this table. And that's pretty much perfect. Yeah. Get your hand on the table. It always makes it easier.
Haven't seen a lot of nerves from either of these two.
No, yeah, no. Frustration 1 or 2. They've been like frustrated with 1 or 2 shots, and there it is, 3-3. So now race to 3.
Looks like I could learn a few things from Mark's break.
Yeah.
It's very controlled, but there's still a lot of power. It kind of reminds me of Chinahoff. His body stays pretty compact, but still drives the ball. Still has a lot of power.
He broke so well against me last time I played him. That's what stood out to me. I mean, they both break well. You know, both very different styles as well. So
it's the yin and yang of breaks.
So, without further ado, we're going to use the right now. And by the way, if anybody wants to shop at West End Billiards, I have a promo code, POVPOOL. You can get 16% off anything at West End Billiards for the rest of the year. Just mention POVPOOL. Hector Ortega. Why don't you come here and hit a couple of balls in this cue? Of course, you know, like when there's not a match going on.
So again, I don't see any problems here.
I don't.
I see the only problem I see is 2 to the 3. That's the only problem I see. I mean, obviously, I say that, but this table is a lot tighter than the other tables, so anything can happen. But I don't see.
The $700 Joe Chin cue. That's going to be given away tomorrow.
2 doesn't pass the 5, so I'm guessing he's just going to hold it for the 2 in the center.
Correct.
Just like that. He's a bit straight, but...
See, looks like he's a little on the wrong side.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do much here. Just roll the cue ball maybe halfway between where the 2 is and the center back. It's probably just so you can get your hand on the table.
I think my favorite pool cliche is just take your medicine.
Take your
just
medicine.
Roll it up.
That's it, yeah.
Make the ball, move on.
I don't see, again, he should be out here, and with somebody marks the capability. I don't see any issues. I think maybe watch the double kiss here with the 9. You just should be anywhere on the table for the 5. Sorry, Matthew, you off there.
That's all right. I was thinking if you might bump into the 8, but I think he's going to manipulate the cue ball, so that's not a problem. Just like that. Little nudge.
Yeah, I don't see any problems here now. Now it's just this 6 to the 7. That's the issue. Just leave yourself an angle on the 6.
So when you've got a 5-ball pattern like this, are you looking at which side the cue ball needs to be left for 2 shots, 3 shots, 4 shots out?
These guys are probably thinking at least 3 shots out, right? He's thinking angle on the 6 to get on the 7 to get on the 8. But you got to remember, right? I mean, you can manipulate the white ball here anywhere. So that's definitely not where he wanted it. But I don't see him still having an issue running out. So you do have to change it a little bit. But see, you want in this situation like this, when you're just struggling with the speediness, if you want to use as few rails as possible, right? So now he's having to be a little bit hampered. He's obviously not comfortable. And
looks like he has to stretch.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's going to go top left.
I think he's just going to screw back.
He
Yeah,
just changed it.
he's going to screw back now. And that's fine. Yeah, that's perfect. Just get a little bit. That's all you need.
And under pressure, that's a big shot.
Yeah, I think. I mean, you got to make, especially situations like this. What, he's 3-1 down, and this is exactly what we were talking about earlier about momentum. And you've got to take it when you're playing somebody like Jason and stuff like that. You've got to take momentum sometimes, or opportunities, and or create them. And he's done a good job so far. It's just, you've got to finish it off it really.
Looks like he's really getting comfortable with that draw stroke.
Yeah, definitely. He's queuing straight, drawing pretty much everything straight. I think he's got a bit of angle here for the 8.
Yeah, he'll just
I don't
do
see
a
any
soft
problems
roll
here.
out.
Yeah, I don't see any problems here.
And if he gets out, it'll be 4-3 mark.
Left-handed on a 9. Love it.
It pays to be ambidextrous.
Yeah. So we now got 4-3 Mark, who was 3-1 down at one point. So
you can kind of see Jason's body language a little bit. He's got his arms folded. I think with this, the hardest thing, I think the best thing that Mark's done so far is his break. I mean, the 2 breaks that we've seen in succession, he's made a ball or 2. I think he made 2 on both breaks.
yeah,
And he had an open shot on the lowest ball on the table. I mean, that's like Shane stuff.
and on this table, I'm telling you, it's not an easy thing to do to make a ball on break. I don't know if it's the power, the technique.
Is he breaking with his playing cue?
No, he has a break here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's got 2 of those dark side chefs.
Oh yeah. I think the only way I could tell was the
shininess.
The shininess, or the actual bottom part of the cue, right?
Yep.
It's got a different part. Let's see what he does on the break here.
So there's control.
Did a ball drop?
No.
Yeah, see the one, he didn't get the one where he wanted it, right? The one was short, so okay, Jason's just taking it, they're just taking a quick break.
Yes. He's going to put his opponent on ice for a little bit. Hey, and look at that.
We're back.
We've got multiple camera angles back.
It's so much easier with this.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the stream involved a little bit. So what's going on out there? What questions do you guys have for us? Anything about the tournament? Where we're at in the tournament? Questions for me specifically? What's my favorite English chocolate bar?
Oh, you tell me you weren't born and raised here?
No, I was born and raised in Robin Hood County. So,
like the guy with the green
yeah,
and the arrows?
I lived by Sherwood Forest at one point, yeah.
Like actual Sherwood Forest?
Yeah. I was 5-10 minutes away from Sherwood Forest. Actually, my friend got married 3 months ago in a place in Sherwood Forest.
Were there the fireflies and the waterfalls from the Disney movie?
No men in tights either, so none of that stuff. So
no, Robin Hood, the Disney movie, was one of my favorite movies when I was growing up as a little kid.
It's classic.
They don't make Disney movies quite like that anymore. So do you have a snooker background?
I do, yeah. Grew up playing snooker, actually. Only just took up pool like 3 years ago. I actually took up pool, meaning Daniel. So Daniel streamed one of the snooker events I was in. And I saw him post something about a pool tournament when I was living in Turlock, and it was located in Modesto.
Wow.
So I thought, you know what, I'll go check it out. Checked it out. It was a 10-ball tournament. Had no idea what was happening, but I borrowed my friend's pool cue from Modesto and played. Actually didn't do too bad, but it was a really fun tournament, and I kind of got into it.
Right.
And as well as playing snooker, I was playing pool too, and then I met a lot of these top guys who gave me great insight, like Oscar, Vilmos, Ernesto. Like a lot of these people were giving me advice, and I was struggling at first, really, with a lot of these tournaments, just format, rules, very different to snooker etiquette and all that. But no, I'm really enjoying it now, and it's been like 2-3 years, I think, I've been playing in tournaments like this. So
That's awesome.
yeah. Have you played snooker at all?
I have. Actually, I was at the Great Entertainer one time, and Oscar Dominguez, I had showed up, and he was refelting a snooker table.
Oh.
And I've never played on a brand new.
With a golf
felt.
cloth or with like an actual snooker cloth?
It was very nappy. It was very thick.
So was it green or blue?
It was green.
Yeah, then a snooker cloth. Yeah.
And it was very challenging.
Yeah, it's a fun table to play on though.
I actually made 3 bank shots while I was playing on the first time, and I was like, oh, this game's not that hard.
Yeah,
and then you shoot it straight in.
Yeah, then you try and just make a ball. It's just, yeah, it's just.
So now we're back.
Back to the game now. So I think he needs an angle on the 2, right? So that's what he's probably looking at. He might be dead straight here.
He's got some angle.
Yeah, I think.
But man, the risk to reward here.
Sorry, I'm just responding to the question here. Yeah, I have actually a little bit. I moved my left foot forward, more like a pool stance, and I don't know if it was a good or a bad thing, but it took a lot of pressure off my back. But yeah, I used to stand very square on, and now I moved my foot a little bit. So yes, I don't know if it's a good thing, but to answer your question, yes, I have. And not by much though, just a little bit. And the bracket, the flow chart that you're referring to, the brackets, I think in the description, there essentially is all the details there, right? So if you go to the description, you can see where the brackets are, and it has all the matches coming up. And I believe I'm actually playing next on here on this table, this stream table.
There you go.
Yeah. So should be fun.
So I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Playing snooker.
Yep.
How tall are you?
I am 5'8", I believe.
So, are you still playing with the same length cue that you'd be playing with in snooker?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
have 2 different?
No, so actually that's a good question. I actually tried to keep everything the same.
Okay.
So the weight of the cue, the only problem I couldn't keep was the diameter, right? It's just because of the ball size.
Ooh,
so I
almost made that combo.
That was a great attempt. So yeah, I had my pool cue is my pool cue is like 11.75. That was like the smallest I could go.
Right.
I probably didn't make the best choice with the actual pool cue. I just went with something that I could get real quick.
Right.
And with a kind of thin diameter of a tip, right?
Right.
But yeah, I tried to keep it as similar as possible, and I'm probably gonna have to change some of that stuff shortly in sense of. I've been looking at the Reaver. I've been looking at like a new break cue. I've basically got the bare minimal stuff right now, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like jump cue, I need.
Well, I know a fair amount about cues. If you got any questions,
I will. Maybe we'll connect after this or something. So I love getting people's advice.
Sounds great.
So yes, David, I am. I'm guessing you are too, with the last name Yonan. But I am a Serenia.
You see any issues on the layout? Maybe a little funny on the 5?
I mean, if he's dead straight, is he dead straight on the 4? No, he can come round, right?
Yeah, he can come around.
Yeah, so... No, I don't see any issues. Probably 6 to the 7. That's
barring
the only issue.
A miscue or...
Well, see, the problem is here, he's dead straight. So the only thing I can see is he's got to go to 6 to the corner now. Oh, sorry. Some great questions coming through now. Yeah. Let me catch them up here. Yes, cue to the chest and chin still, yes.
I think that's something that Corey Duell talks about.
Well, I was talking to him recently, and he actually stays off a little bit his chin now. But I mean, a lot of snooker players do it, and I've noticed a lot of pool players don't. Right? They typically just let the cue flow with a gap between the chin and the cue. And I don't know what the reasoning is for that both ways, but it makes sense to me to have the chin on the cue for guidance. But hey, whatever works best for you guys. So
for me, I'm 6'2".
Yeah.
So trying to keep the cue on the chin, I tend to play above my cue because it hurts my back. And I don't know if this is something that, like, maybe technique-wise I need to address.
Well, that could be your stance too. That's why.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I also play very long. My arms are, let's see, I'm 6'2". I've got a 6'5" wingspan.
Well, there's a lot of tall snooker players too. I think your stand would definitely help with that. It's not easy though. You have to adjust a lot, right?
Right.
So let's see what Mike's got to say. Yes, Mike. So there's a really good team called Nottingham Forest. That's my home team. And Mike, unfortunately, he's a Charlton fan, and they just got promotion, and he's riding the wave a little bit now, but he's forgot that Nottingham Forest have won like 2 Champions League, so we'll just leave it at that.
My dad's favorite soccer team is the Tottenham Hotspurs.
Oh wow, they had a good run this year.
They got a new stadium.
Yeah, I got a few friends that are Tottenham fans. Hi Bob, hope all is well. Thank you, Bob.
All right,
so we're at 5-3, so he's on the hill.
And the interesting part about this match is that Jason hasn't really done anything overtly wrong. I mean, it's been maybe 1 or 2 tough shots.
Yep.
Remember, he played the great safety, and then you got
this is a momentum game. We were talking about it. Yeah, we were talking about it. It's been breaks. He's got a little bit of good fortune, but that's what happens when, you know, like you just start queuing well a bit, right? So.
Right. I bet you we're going to see a little bit more control on this break.
I think he's going to rip it and go for it. Watch. Smash everything.
That was pretty hard.
The one is not going towards the center now. Have you noticed that? I don't think. Did he make a ball?
He did.
He did?
Yeah.
And I think he has a shot at the one, too.
Yeah, it looks close.
Oh, I am right behind it, and it's like a millimeter close. Oof.
Well, just know that if you've got to put any extra swerve or spin on that ball,
it's tight, dude. Like, literally, if you stand behind the shot, it's like, oof. I think he can make it, honestly, but it's a little bit a swerve, maybe.
Jason Shaw would jump it with shape.
Probably, yeah.
And Christy, it does look like this is a race to 6. They had to shorten the race to make sure they could get the tournament. And look at that.
Wow, what a shot. I don't think he's going to get on the 2, though.
Aren't the pool gods really cruel? You really go after it.
It was so hard to get
and
shot.
He did that with his break cue.
Maybe it's like a jump cue too, a little bit, right? I don't know, is it?
No. That's unless you take it to like a custom cue maker that will actually cut it into pieces.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, mine is like this break cue / jump cue, and it's really tough to break with it because it's got a jump tip on it. But
oh, so you're rocking the phenolic then?
I think, yeah. I don't know the name, to be honest with you, but that's like I said. I need to get some serious equipment.
Well, there's plenty of stuff out there that you can get yourself into, and if we'll talk.
Yeah, let's talk. Yeah.
I'm a gear junkie, but I'm not the best. I just enjoy the game.
Let's see what's on here. David Yonan, if you're still on, I'm interested to see where you're from, or if we know each other. I'm not sure if he's still on. We can see how many people are watching, but we can't see who's currently watching.
Yeah, it looks like we're just one shy of 200. Maybe if we can smash that like button, share a couple, we'll get over 2. Oh, look at that. We're at 202.
We'll get more and more, I think, now. Maybe the time might play a difference. Thanks, Joshua. I'll keep you posted.
Did that 2-ball just go in?
I missed it. I was looking at the comments. It's not very good commentating skills by me then to miss that crucial shot, but read the comments. But
he swung for it.
He swung for it. Yeah, I know. David, let's connect outside of this, or maybe Facebook or something like that. I think maybe we do know each other then.
Small world.
I haven't seen Vic in years. So, yeah,
there's only,
what,
what, 8 billion people in the world? In all the chat rooms in all the world?
Okay, so he knows Mark. Okay.
This is going to be...
Well, he's doing well right now, and he's might have a chance to win this match. The way... yeah, that bounce definitely helped a little bit. So... This is tricky. I mean...
Just a bit.
I don't know what I would do here.
Do you slow roll it and try to freeze the cue ball on the 3?
The problem is you can't put it up the table, right? Oh, maybe you can put it... No, I would put it up the table if I can, but I don't know if you'll be able to reach it or might need the bridge without having to double kiss it. You know what I mean?
Right. See, this is where... Well, for me, there's very few shots on the table I actually need a bridge for. I've actually gone to having an extension. My buddy Eddie Cohen, he built a cue for me, and he put a Jacoby extension on it, and 98% of the time I don't need a bridge.
It definitely helps with your height, though. I actually have a snooker bridge in my case, so I carry that with me all the time.
Does it telescope?
No, it just splits down the middle like a cue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so a guy pretty much glued it on for me, and it will never come off with the stuff that he used. So it's in my case.
Nice.
I carry it with me the whole time. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, he just cut that ball. That is a hero cut.
So I don't see a problem here. The only problem I see is
he's got to let the cue ball go a little bit
actually,
here.
yeah, he's dead straight on the 4, but he wants to leave himself an angle, right? He wants to leave himself an angle to get up on the 6. So
see, that's just knowing what you can do with the cue ball. Because now he's got angle. You're going to see a little bit more bounce in his step.
See, this might be awkward though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see an issue making it. Just getting. I mean, this adds additional pressure, right? I mean, any mistake here, you're leaving Mark an opportunity. So I know he's going to double think it.
Yeah, he'll take a little bit extra time on this shot.
I think he might have to just follow it through and come the other side of the 8. I don't think he can stun it. Oh, he's going down on it. So here we go. Let's see what happens here. That's a great shot.
Wow.
Under the circumstances, that's a great shot. So I fancy Jason to make this, but just getting position on the 9 might be a little bit tricky.
I think
he's just going to have to follow through.
He's going to follow through.
Yeah.
After that draw stroke, jacking up right next to the rail, there's a very good chance he's just going to roll on up.
Oh, see, that's exactly the problem. Oh my days! Wow.
He's good. A little close, but there it is.
That's it. That was a good out. We're at 5-4.
as much as I like his enthusiasm for the break shot, this is the one thing that scares me.
The break itself.
Because controlling off of that kind of speed, pocketing a ball, because you can't leave an open table here. Because your opponent's on the hill. It's a short race to 2.
I think it's going hill-hill. I'm calling it. Hill-hill, battle on the 6 ball. Ready? Battle on the 6 and the 7 ball. It's going to be a safety battle.
A sweater's delight.
It's a great match for the stream, though. It's probably been the most competitive battle today.
And there's the break. 5 balls down.
Shot on the 2.
Shot on the 1.
Shot on the 1. I don't know why I said 2. I didn't even see the 1. Shot
you
on the 1.
You could shoot the 2. You just give ball in hand.
Yep. I think he's going to run out here.
Now he's gonna take a deep breath.
Only trouble I see is the 4. Right? 4 and the 7. That's the only trouble I see.
I think you take each ball, you breathe, you get your shape. The good thing about his game is even if he gets a little out of shape, he's got really good pocketing skills, so he can get himself out of trouble.
Yeah, I think he's going to run out here.
Soft 1 rail, there it is. You know what? As I'm looking at this layout, I think he might put that far ball in this top left corner.
See, it's a bit unfortunate here because he has to kiss the 4 fully.
I think he can play a little bit of draw.
Yeah, but I think there's too much angle to hold for the 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's why he's looking at the 4. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but
it's risky business.
I think there's too much angle. He's got to run it into the 4.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to hit it firm.
Oh, he went around.
Or he can do that.
Table 15. Pick up your score sheet at the tournament.
How'd he hit it?
I got to step away from it.
Now we're just trying to see how he lines up for the 6. Looks like he might play a little bit of draw. Actually, no, he's playing a follow shot. Hit it perfect. Recognize a couple people in the chat room. See Anthony Parrish out there. What's going on, man? And Jeff Purvis. You want a custom cue, give him a call. Jason's on the 6 here. He's played really good control.
Michael Leahy, Kevin Brindley, table 5. Pick up your score sheet, tournament desk.
Now we're going to see how he plays this 7 ball. Looks like he's going to hit it with some top right English. Come off 1 rail. There it is. Looks like we are going to the hill. There it is. Executed a perfect run. Now he's dead straight on the 9. And we're
I'm on the wheel. Table 12.
Headed to the hill. The Sweater's Delight. 5-5. Race to 6. Jason's on the break. Looks like the both players are having a little laugh there. It looks like they're a little loose. All right.
Wait for a second. What are we, hill?
We are. You missed a precision run out.
Awesome. David, the reason the races got shortened down, they were going to 8 on the winner's side, but they changed all after the last round. They changed them all to 8.
Yep.
Sorry, all to 6. Both winners and losers side, just because of the number of players and the speed of the matches and the number of matches that are getting complete. So they reduced the number of games needed to be won.
How are we looking? 2 ball, 1 ball?
He's
Nope.
got a chance. 1 goes past the 2. Loser side did not change. It was just the winner's side they changed to 6, down to 6. Sorry, guys.
We learned a valuable lesson. You can't breathe water.
While commentating.
There's still some pressure here, though. You figured it went Jason up 3-1. He's down 5-3. Fights back to 5-5. Dry breaks, and now we're at where we're at.
We're out. Yep.
Oh, and he missed the 1. And where is it going to leave him? Would you play safe here? Or would you go for it? Because you're going to have to let that cue ball fly. There's not holding that cue ball for anything.
Well, the problem is it could hit the 3 or the 9, right, on the way back up.
Yeah.
I think he's going to play safe. I think he's going to put the 1 right behind the 2. Well, it looks like he's going for it, actually. I could be wrong. And play it between the 6 and the 3. Yep. You caught it. Great shot.
Wow. Some pool snaps.
That was a good shot. I think there was some chips behind us, actually, not some snaps, but it sounded like it. That's awesome. That was a great shot.
We got golf claps and pool snaps.
Kenny Koo, John Delani, table 6. Pick up the score sheet. The tournament head.
Oof.
A little nudge. A little nudge. And
Well, it's still a lot of work to be done, right? I mean,
nah, he's just going to draw back just a little bit. Shoot. He'll be basically on level position for the 4 and the 5.
yeah, but you got to be as close as you can to the rail for the 4 to make sure you can stay on the 5, right?
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? See that?
He's going to play 2 rails.
I don't think so. I think he's going to just drop it in.
But remember,
I'm saying
you were talking about you wanted to make sure the cue ball is not too close to the rail. That's why I figured he would be on the way back. But you've played on this table, I haven't.
Yeah, it's you'll see it's much tighter than it looks, right?
Right.
See, now look at the 5, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, I expect Jason to make it. He's a great potting machine, but it's just getting harder and harder, and you need to hit the 7-4 here to push it out and stay on the 6.
And the cue ball looks like it's going to run into the 7. No, looks like the English he's putting on it, though. He'll be okay.
And just to let the stream know, these pockets are tight. They're 3 and 7/8. Then these are not normal pool pockets. They're much smaller, almost like snooker pockets. So keep an eye on this 5.
Oh no, he said I'm going to play safe. Is he going to stop it on the 8?
Oh. I think if it hadn't hit the 8, it would have been open, right? So
yeah.
So that was the thing then. We were wrong, right? So in the sense of he wasn't playing the 5 to make it. He was playing the safe.
You're right, Jeff. Jason is definitely mentally tough.
I think even the stream expected for him to actually go for that. Well, apart from Jeff caught it. I mean, it was an easy safety, and we didn't really even think about it, right? We thought he was going to just go for the glory, but...
Well, we've seen some really big shots come out of Jason for this match.
Yeah, yeah. It's been a great match. It's, I actually enjoyed watching it. It's been good to commentate. Either played... Unfortunately, there's only one winner, but both of them could have come through. This is the key shot here, folks. I don't know if he... I don't think he's got... Wait, is he going around? 6?
He's going around the 6. He's going to try to kick the 5.
I don't think it's enough angle, is it? That's not enough angle, is it?
He's going to spin it.
See? Yeah, I mean, you wanted it to come at least behind it, right? Because if you missed it the near side,
yeah,
you could have had an opportunity bouncing off the rail and hitting it again, right?
I agree.
You know what I mean, right?
Right.
So now, and then the thing about that shot is the 8's out now. So I think the only problem here is the 7 to the 8. That's the only challenge I see. And then making sure he's got a good angle on the 8. Straight on the 6, so is he thinking corner maybe? Yeah, he's a bit straight on it, isn't he? I
think he's got to let the cue ball go a little bit here.
Yeah, see, Jeff, that's what I was thinking as well. But I am still learning, so the 3 rails instead of the 2 made sense. Key shot here, guys. He's definitely going for this, I'll tell you that much. And he's not going centre bag.
Does he send it all the way up? Or does he try to make it inside?
No, I'm looking. I'm right behind the angle to the side.
We're going to phone a friend.
Yeah, I don't. Jason's going corner all the day. No way side on this table. No way. All right, let's see what happens here.
Yeah, he's going all the way up.
Yeah. It's not an easy shot. I mean, it does require... I fancy Jason to make it.
Gosh, it'd really be hard pressed to not try to the side pocket, because it basically there's no way that you don't get shape on the 8.
See, as long as he comes out though, he can whip it around the table. You know what I mean?
Looks like just the chat room says corner.
Yeah, just make it in the corner, and let's see what happens here.
Oh, he hit it perfect.
Wow, great shot.
There it is.
But it's still not over yet. It's still not over. I mean, he's dead straight on this, I think, unless he can just miss. Yeah, he's dead straight on it. Wow, that's the worst place he could have been right there. An inch to the left, an inch to the right, he was away.
Can you follow it and go on the long rail here?
I don't think so, because he's dead straight. Unless he forces it into the side of the middle back. You know what I mean?
Right.
Makes the angle, but he has to make it, I believe. Like, make the angle.
Oh, there it is.
That's a great shot.
See, I would have drawn it back to the middle of the table and just take the cut.
What a shot that was.
What a match.
That was a great match. Wow, that was a great match.
Hill.
That was a great match. All right, looks like I'm on putt now.
All right.
All right, stream. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm up.
All right, guys. So it looks like we're gonna be setting up the next match, and I will be going to check with the fearless leader about who's going to be doing the next commentating. Thank you very much for the kind words, and I'm sure we'll be back very soon.
Pick up your score sheet and turn on the table.
Okay, guys. Who is next? Who is next on the live stream table? Only God knows. Who won? Huh? Jason. Jason Williams wins. Hill. Want to thank Sargon Isaac and Matthew Moorhead. Really appreciate you guys sitting in and providing some color commentary for us. And we're going to have a late night tonight. We got more matches coming up. Dave Catt, the coffee's on you, buddy. We'll see you in a minute. Thanks, everyone. Yes. Are you watching on YouTube on a tablet or on your desktop?